Friends, welcome back to my channel. I am Neva, and today we are doing another cozy game and chat. This is just like the whip and chats, but instead of whipping or working on a work in progress, we are going to be playing a cozy game. So today we are going to be playing Wildflowers, and this is basically my newest like gaming obsession. I have put in like 50 hours or something, 45 hours, something like that, on my Switch. So today I am playing on my iPad because we need to catch up my iPad game to my Switch game. So this is just a life sim game. You play as Tara and you discover that you're a witch with your grandma. And yeah, it's a fun time. There will be some spoilers for this game because I am going to just play through as we chat. I have the sound on, the voices on, the music and everything like that is off, but I have the actual like the voices on because this is uh a full voice game, so you can hear it right now. Tara is like coming,
Oh, quick! Wow.
but all of the sound effects and stuff are off. Ooh, this is a new That's fun. This is a new fish. Let me actually add this really quick to my spreadsheet while we are talking. So, hello, how is everyone today? I did not ask that question. Let me know how you are, how you're doing, what you're doing, all of that fun stuff. All right, so we've got a new fish today. Okay, so this is a Saturday, so there's not a lot for us to do. And by a Saturday, I mean a Saturday in the game. So we're just gonna kind of spend our day in the mine and fishing while we chat. So you can just kind of watch the gameplay as we go. I will try to play through to like a Monday, um, just so that you can get some more stuff. I'm actually gonna turn this on to um like challenging mode. So there's three different modes for this game. There's normal, challenging, and relaxed. The normal mode is going to be like a normal day. Challenge mode speeds the day up, and relaxed mode, which is what I usually play. I'm actually going to turn Terra down a little bit. Um, Relaxed mode is what I usually play in, and it just allows for me to be able to get a lot of stuff done in a day because it just kind of
Yes, Grandma. Here's 4 potatoes from the field.
Oh, I can't thank you enough.
okay, thank you so much. Anyway, I turned Terra down a little bit. Um, yeah, but this is like my newest favorite cozy game to play, so we're just gonna mine here for a minute. Okay, we're gonna bring all this stuff back up to, I think the blacksmith is open today. Okay, also you're just gonna hear how I sound when I play games because I do sometimes talk to myself. It's fine. So, how is everyone? I am well. We are just living life over here on this corner of the internet. Let's see. What have I been watching? We'll do the watching. I don't really have um a life update for you today. I don't have anything to really share that's happened really um since the last time that we, you know, hung out. What was it, like 2 weeks ago? That I did a whip and chat. So every other week I do a whip and chat, and then on the weeks that I'm not doing an actual or a cozy game and chat, I should say. So there is another cozy game and chat up if you want to go watch that. But on the weeks that I don't do the cozy game and chat, I do a oh, you know what? I can go make fish sticks. Do I have Let me actually slow this back down because I think I can make fish sticks today if I have uh, wheat. Not wheat, flour. Um, oh, I do have flour. Okay, we're gonna go make some fish sticks. So in this game, you can sell fish sticks for $50 or for $100 per fish stick. So I buy like $200 of fish stick. I buy 20 fish sticks and 20 bags of flour. I make them. That makes me like $2,000 worth of money. That's how I make money really fast in this game. You can turn that off if you feel like it's a cheat, but I don't really feel like it's a cheat because I do have to spend money to make money, if that makes sense. So, okay, anyway, you don't really care about that, but let's continue. I don't really have a life update. So let's just do reading, watching, listening to, and playing. So obviously I am playing Wildflowers. Oh, let's see what Otto needs. We'll listen to him talk to us.
Perfect! You are exactly who I was hoping to see today.
Hey, Mersoft. What's up?
An opportunity has presented itself for you to give back to the town.
Yay?
The town stores are empty, and we need them refilled as quickly as possible.
Empty. Uh, where did they all go?
I was. They were. That is to say, that's not really important right now. What matters is that we put them back before anyone wants to use them and notices, okay?
Notices. Do you mean they were stolen?
What? Oh! Oh, yes! Yes, that is exactly what happened. Will you help me refill them?
I guess. What do you need?
Wonderful! You'll need to get 2 iron, 10 wood, and 10 stone. You need to get them to me ASAP, or we'll all be in big trouble.
Okay, so I already have all the supplies that Otto needs, so I'm just gonna give them to him.
Tell me you've got the supplies. We're running out of time here.
Sir, it's been 2 minutes. Hush.
Yes, it's right here. Jeez. Take a breath and calm down.
Well, you cut it pretty close, Missy. There was no need to unsettle me so. Well then, here is your pay.
Thanks. So, are you going to tell me what this was all about now?
Oh, sorry. I am not at liberty to discuss town business with you. Good day.
Okay, so we have 150 coin for that. That's nice, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna go sell my fish sticks now. All right, so reading, watching, listening to, and gaming. So clearly I've been playing Wildflowers. This has just kind of been the game that has all consumed me at this point. Let's pet this cat. Um,
Oh, such a good cat.
oh, I can give her treats now. Okay, that's good. But anyway, yeah, I've just sort of been all consumed by this game. Um, I do play good coffee, great coffee, good pizza, great pizza, especially
You liked that, didn't you, kitty?
good pizza, great pizza, because you can get like daily rewards on that game. So I make sure to grab my daily rewards. Um, but otherwise, I've just been playing a lot of Wildflowers. And then I did start playing The Sims again on my computer, so that's been also super fun. Um, but that's really all I think that I've been playing really. I do have like a merge game that I play on my phone, but that's mostly just a game that I play like while I'm listening to audiobooks and I don't have something else to play, or if I'm laying down to go to sleep. So let's talk about reading. I'm actually going to pull up my story graph so we can go through the books that I am. Oh, shoot. Okay. I can't sell them to her today because her shop is closed. That's okay. Now I know at least that I have a bunch of them. I'll just make this batch and then save them for tomorrow. It should be open tomorrow. Okay, so I'm opening up my story graph right now, but let's go over the books that I'm currently reading. I am currently doing a buddy read with my friend Christina. We are reading North is the Night. This is the newest Emily Raff book. It is a fantasy book. It is not hockey romance. Um, I'm waiting for the next book in the Jacksonville Rays series to come out. I'm so excited for that. I do not remember what month that comes out. June, June, July, something like that. I don't know. I have it pre-ordered, so it's fine, but I can't wait for that to come out, but it is not out yet. So to kind of tide myself over, I did buy North is the Night with the beautiful like frayed edges. They're just so pretty. And my friend Christina and I are reading that. So you'll know Christina. She is on sprints all the time, and she's one of like 4 people that are in charge of the big printing spreadsheet. So that's how you'll know Christina. And I'm having a good time with this book. I was able to get the audio off of Everand, which was kind of a lifesaver for me because um I was having a bit of trouble keeping up with the other books that I have, but I am pretty much caught up on that. We're gonna just go to bed and we'll get up. Actually, we'll just speed up time. Instead of going to bed, we'll just speed up time. Um, but we're reading that. The next book that I have is so weird. My story graph is being really weird. The next book that I'm reading as an audiobook is Quicksilver. I do have that one as audio as well, but I do have it as a physical book. I have both of these books that I've just talked about as physical books, and I've been breaking my books down to read them in 4 to 5 days. This is just helping me stay on track with knowing what I need to read. I write down in my book planner, like on my book planner sheet, what books I need to read and what chapters of each book. This just helps me to stay organized. I don't know if anyone else even does this. I've only ever really done it with buddy reads specifically, is when I really started doing it. Um, Mostly because, okay, while we're in the mine, I'm going to actually turn the talking off because it's like it like echoes, which is realistic, but it makes it so it's kind of hard to hear. I feel like it's probably distracting to y'all to hear that. Um, so anyways, so let me pick up this stuff and then we can move. What is that sound? There's still sound. Hold on. I thought I had all the sound off. Oh, the overall volume. Let's see if that helps. Okay, cool. Now there's no sound. So I will, when I know I need to talk to somebody, I'll turn the sound back up. Um, but while we're in the mine, we're gonna turn it off. So anyhow, I am listening to Quicksilver. I have this audiobook from Hoopla, and I'm really enjoying this book. I am on chapter 3, I think. Let me just look really quick because it's right here next to me. Sorry, that means it's gonna pause gameplay for a second, guys. Yeah, I'm on chapter 3. I need to get to chapter 10 today on Wednesday when I'm filming this, but I'm really, really enjoying this book. It's just kind of a fun time. Um, I just finished House of Bane and Blood yesterday, and it's giving me the same like vibe. I think this is the kind of like romantasy that I actually like really like. So we've not gotten into any romance or anything like that yet with this book. Oh, I forgot water downstairs. But anyway, we're not. I hope y'all have a snack or a drink. I should have said that before we started. Um, but yeah, I'm really enjoying this one. Kelsey, I know my friend Kelsey DNF'd it, but I think all of my other friends have really enjoyed this book. So Brittany loved it, Rainey loved it, Brianna loved it, and so I'm really glad to be liking it. But I know Kelsey DNF'd, um, which I'm sad for Kelsey that she DNF'd it. But when I'm done with it, I'm gonna talk to her about why she DNF'd it. I just don't want it to be like spoilery for me if there's something spoilery about it. But that one is specifically Quicksilver is specifically for KU Clean Out. So all of my unfiltered thoughts will be in that video, which hopefully is coming out in the next week or so. Then I have Out of the Woods by Hannah Bonham Young. This is a book that I'm reading for a new clean out series on my channel that I'm calling Read It and Review It. This is a an arc clean out series on my channel. So um oh gosh. I sorry, because I just have so many backlist arcs. Now, this specific one I knew was going to be backlist because I tried to pick it up in February because that's when it came out. Came out February like 21st. And I had every intention of reading it the first week of February and having the review out um before it was uh released. However, I didn't know that one of the tropes, oh, it's 11 p.m. Okay, let's go to bed. I did not know that one of the tropes in this book was a dead mom trope. And I am very sensitive to the dead mom trope, and February is a really bad month for me to be reading a dead mom trope. So I chose to put it on hold. Also, I will say that while, yes, most of the time they would like you to hold on, I'm going to turn this volume back up.
Yes, Grandma. Here's 4 potatoes from the field.
Oh, I can't thank you enough for helping me like this.
Okay. Um, oops. No, thank you. Okay. Um, while yes, most um publishers would like you to get your reviews out as quickly as possible and theoretically before release, there are arcs that I have. This one is one of them where on the inside of the arc it actually says not to review until um after release day. So I feel a little bit bad that I did not review until after release day because I was given this as an arc, but I will be writing up a review and everything, an arc review. I have new arc review little layouts that are so cute.
Should I go to bed?
That I'm going to post to Instagram, and I'm really excited for that. Um, but this is one that is a backlist arc for me, but it's a newer one, and I was so excited to get this. So I have 4 books, I think, for this episode, and this is the first one. That is on one of my Kindles. Now that you have a coop, buy a chicken from Marty. Oh, we can buy a chicken, guys. How fun. We're also gonna grab a new speed boost because I'm on my last day.
The time for walking slow has passed.
Light my
Lighten my
feet
feet
and
and
make me
make me
fast.
fast.
Okay, I'm gonna have to make more speed boost incantations. I need to see what I need for that, like what I'm missing. I need seaweed. Okay, good to know. All right, we're gonna go water our plants and collect our soil. Actually gonna go collect weeds really quick for the soil. Oh no. And small things. Here we go.
Things I want but don't yet have. Get off the ground and in my bag.
This just makes it so I don't have to pick everything up manually. It will just kind of sum itself to me. This is actually really helpful when you have a lot of trees. Obviously, you can see that I've already cleared all my field and stuff because there's going to be stuff built on where what I've cleared. Um, like this space here where she's running will have to have a vegetable patch in it for extra gardening, and then we have our chicken coop over here. And then all of this land will have a hay field, and then the barn that's back here will also get fixed up. So once the barn is fixed up and I have cows, I'll get a hay field, which I already know because I have gotten that far in my actual game on my Switch. So I have 2 saves at this point. So I have one on my iPad here and then one on my Switch. It's just that I'm having to play the iPad from the top, which is fine. It's just that now I have to kind of redo a lot of this stuff. So I'm trying to get my iPad save where my Switch save is at. But anyway, what was I saying? Out of the Woods, and then Broken Bonds. So Broken Bonds is the first book in the Ties That Bind, the Bonds That Tie. Sorry, the Bonds That Tie series by Jay Bree. I will try. I will watch through this. I don't usually edit these videos, but I will watch through because there's no way, like I don't have a camera. So there's no way for me to like hold these books up and show you like I would if we were doing a whip and chat. I will try to remember to come in and like superimpose covers, but if I forget, I apologize because I may forget. These aren't videos that I usually edit just because I kind of just go through and bless me, record them in one shot. Okay, let us go before I talk about broken bonds. Let's go buy a chicken from Marty. This is going to be a lot of talking, so here we go.
Are you here to buy your first chick?
Yes.
Yes, if they're still available.
Oh, they sure are. I wouldn't mind someone taking a few of them off my hands. I mean, they're cute the first few days after hatching, but once they really get to pooping.
Are you
Oof.
trying to make me change my mind?
No! Sorry. Just running my mouth.
Okay, so we have chickens, we have cows, we have sheep. So on my Switch save, I actually have all three of those animals. I think then you also can get ducks, alpacas, and pigs. I believe from like other gameplay that I have seen. Um, and then you can sell them, which is here at the bottom. And then at the top, you can buy it's like chicken feed and hay. So I'm actually gonna buy some chicken feed before we purchase the chickens. I'm gonna buy like 20. And we're gonna buy a chicken, which I'm so excited for. We're only gonna buy one for 250. I there are six.
Just like you asked for. A single chick. Oh, no. I shouldn't say that, should I? That's offensive. Here is one young chicken.
I think it's fine in this context.
Now, what would you like to call her?
Okay, so we have Sweet Pea, Egbert, Gus, Henrietta, Beekman, Chicken Little, Meg, Feathers, Marty. No, we're not naming it Marty. Beatrix, Layla, Lefty, Little Tara, Waddles, Plucker, okay, Cluckadoo, Kimkin, Pancho, Nuggets, Foul Play, Dinner, Peepers, Peta, Kendi. Okay, we're gonna name our first one Peta,
PETA.
I think.
Oh, a fine name. Suitable for any
We love a
lady.
good pita, right?
I also brought you some feed. Free of charge. You fixed up my ranch after all. This is the least I could do.
Okay.
That's very
So he
kind of
gave us
you.
some chicken feed.
Remember, you have to feed your animals every day. They're just like us, turns out. If you take good care of this chick, she'll eventually turn into a laying hen. Omelets for breakfast every day. Oh, and once you've gotten a handle on chickens, I can sell you cows, too. But for that, you better get Parker to build you a barn. Here's a blueprint. Stop by my ranch if you want to buy animals or some feed for them.
Okay, so we got this is showing us what we got. So we got the barn, we got the butter churn, which can go into our shed. So I'll go install that in a minute. And then we got 10 poultry feed. I am actually gonna go buy another chicken really quick. Um, so let me show you the inside of the chicken coop so you guys can see. And then so there's space for 6 chickens. I'm gonna buy one more chicken really fast. And then we're gonna come back and we're gonna feed the chickens, and eventually they will become laying hens. I believe it takes like 4 days. Okay, so we're gonna wait for Marty to get back to his ranch. We'll just like meet Marty in the ranch because he's still open, I'm pretty sure here. Um, we're just gonna wait for Marty. So what was I saying? Okay, broken bonds. So this is for another clean out style video that I'm going or video series I'm going to be doing. So we have at this point we have Kate Kindle Unlimited clean out. We have read it and review it. And then I'm going to be doing another one on my channel specifically for series that I'm going to be calling catch up, complete, or delete because I have like 80 some series all on a spinner wheel. And the first one that got picked was the Ties That Bond. No, Bonds. Sorry, Bonds That Tie series. This is a series I started in 2023. I read the first book. Um, Oh, he's gonna talk again. Hold on.
Here's your animal. Now, what would you like to call her?
Okay. Let's see. We already have a PETA, so I don't want another PETA. Let's name Waddles.
Waddles.
How cute.
That's exactly what I was
All right, so
thinking.
now we have two chickens. I just feel bad for. No, go away, Marty. I just feel bad for the chicks to only have themselves. So, like, just one chick. That just seems depressing. So now we have two. I'll just have to come out and I will feed the animals when I do the morning gardening stuff. And then you can give them gifts. And I also give them love because it helps them to grow. So you just like pet them. Oh, it's so cute. Anyway, so I started the Bonds That Tie series in 2023. I did read the first book in during Amazing Readathon. And so I naturally remember nothing about the first book. Now I did read the first chapter of this yesterday just to see if I remembered enough to move on to the second book because I don't want to be rereading books that I've already read. I remembered half of the first chapter. I remembered like like the beginning of the first chapter, and I remembered nothing of the of the like second half of the first chapter. So I was like, okay, we're gonna build a butter churn. Um, I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to just reread these books, which is fine. So I don't know if this would be considered romanticy. I think it would actually be considered. Well, maybe romantic. I don't know. I feel like it's more of like a dark fantasy romance. Like I feel like it's more like dark fanro. Um, because it seems that the fantasy parts of this are pretty front and center, but it is reverse harem. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how like fantasy and romance heavy this is. We've been introduced to the people that she is bonded to. We've been introduced to her. We know what's happened to her. I'm on chapter 2. So that is what I am currently reading. Currently watching, I am rewatching Grey's Anatomy. So I love Grey's Anatomy. So I decided to start doing a rewatch of Grey's because it's literally one of my favorite shows. This is a show that I guess you could call it a comfort show. I guess you could call it a comfort show, but um, but I feel like there's so much drama in that show that it feels weird to call it a comfort show. But I mean, for me, it's a comfort show. So I am doing a rewatch of Grey's Anatomy. That is really all I've been watching, other than my normal like reality TV, which I feel like we talk about all the time. So I don't think it's really necessary to like harp on that and what I'm watching for that. And then I have been listening to a lot of Kelsey Ballerini because I love her music. And then also Kelsey Lamb. So I just discovered Kelsey Lamb like less than a month ago on Instagram. And I found her on Instagram. Like I was just scrolling through and I absolutely love her music. It's super fun to listen to. Um, and she writes just really good country music. It kind of gives me like that old country feel. Um, and so yeah, I've been really loving her music. And then I've been, of course, watching YouTube, which I guess is part of watching, but I'm going to count it as listening because I don't actually really watch a ton of YouTube. Um, I mostly listen to it, and then I've been just listening to some random podcasts. I'm back on my crime junkie vibe, and some other ones as well. Okay, we're going to listen to this, and Ari is home now. So we're gonna watch this. We're gonna put Tara to bed, and then I'm probably gonna jump off because Ari is home. So here we go. This is gonna be just a little bit of a shorter cozy game and chat today.
Ah, novice. It will soon be time for the turning of the seasons.
Great! I love summer. Picnics, lemonade, going to the beach.
But first, we must gather the ingredients for our ritual.
I'm sorry, but doesn't the change from spring to summer just happen?
You have much to learn. You'll find this island to be different in ways big and small. Gather the items and brew this potion, then we can begin.
Okay, so we have to make another potion, the Spirit Flame. So I have done this once before. I am probably going to play through the turning of the seasons before we see each other again, and I'm going to explain why. So with the turning of the seasons, this game, like I said, there were going to be spoilers in this game. So, or in watching me play this game, this game is a life sim, and one of the things that it deals with, one of the hard topics is death of a loved one. Um, the grandma passes away in the spring. So when I turn the seasons from spring to summer, which you have complete control as Tara over when the seasons um change, which I think is awesome because it gives you time to kind of finish doing some things that you want to do. So it gives you time to um let's see what I still need for this. Oh, essence of copper. Essence of copper is what I still need. Actually, can I build a distillery yet? Oh, I can. Okay. Let's flip this around and move her over. Um, let's okay, so we're gonna build the spirit flame. But anyhow, grandma passes away between the spring and the summer. So when I switch the seasons, or you, if you're playing, when the seasons are switched, grandma passes, and it's actually very sad. I have already played through this part of the game twice because I had a save on my Switch. Then I started over after watching some like tips and tricks videos, and I did a new save on my Switch, and so I had to watch it twice. So I'm not gonna put you all through that, but just know that like the next time we see each other, grandma will probably no longer be with us unless I've just not played a lot in that week, but I will be playing this for the next week or so. So I don't have a lot else to talk about. If you have not already checked out mine and Brittany's um new show that we do at night, no, on Monday mornings. It's called Not Enough Snooze for Mondays. If you've not
Should I go to
I'm
bed?
gonna put Tara to bed and then we're gonna leave.
Oh.
If you've not already watched that, go watch it. I'll have it linked underneath this video. I will have it linked from now on under all of my videos so that it's easy enough for you to find. But it's just me and Brittany chit-chatting with each other every
Honeybee,
Monday morning.
I'm
Oh,
going to stay in bed today. I just don't have much energy.
Hello? Anyone home?
we'll
Oh,
watch through
come
this
in,
part.
Amira. What perfect timing.
Sorry to come by so early. I heard you were feeling poorly, Hazel.
How could you have heard that?
Well, I try to make a house call at least once a month. I'm sorry I haven't been by more recently. Here's some medicine for Hazel.
Thanks.
It will make her more comfortable. There's not much more we can do, I'm afraid.
What?
I warned y'all.
You're just giving up?
That's not fair. I've tried referring her to the best specialists and research trials, but she refused them all. Anyway, I need to get back to the clinic. Hazel, get some rest.
I will. Don't worry. Tara's taking good care of me. Oh, don't be mad at Amira, Honeybee. She's right. I decided to enjoy the time I had left, rather than be strapped to a bed with tubes coming out of me. I'm grateful that I've had the strength to teach you what I can. I am not afraid of what comes next.
Okay, so with that, we're going to leave now, I think, but I warned y'all, okay? Um, like I said, if you haven't already checked out mine and Brittany's morning show, go check that out. It is called Not Enough Spoons for Mondays. I will have it linked down below in the description so that you can find it easily. Go watch that or listen to it. It's just kind of podcasty. Um, we just chat on there. It's like having a little coffee date with us. And otherwise, I have a couple of new videos up on my channel. There is the cozy game and chat um, that I put up not last week, but the week before. And then I also have my Empyrean vlog, reading the Empyrean series vlog, my like reaction, I guess, to it after having read Fourth Wing in 2023 and not loving it, or 2024, sorry, and not loving it. I gave it like 3 stars. Brittany and I decided to try the series again. So I will have my video or that video and Brittany's linked down below. So you can go check those out as well. So I know this one was a little bit shorter, but I wasn't able to film this until later in the day. So Ari ended up coming home while I was filming, which is fine. But I will see y'all in the next one. All my links are down below as well, Patreon, all of that stuff. And yeah, I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.